So are you thinking about moving to Norfolk, Virginia? Well, today we're going to go over some pros and cons of living in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm Amy with the A team, and Sam's going to join me in a few moments, but we'd like to just kind of give you the rundown on the things that we find to be pros and cons of living in Norfolk. So if you're thinking about moving to the area, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you're first to know what is going on. All right, so let's get started. Our first pro to living in Norfolk is that there are 7 miles of beaches. Not all of them are public, but there's a good amount of public beaches. And one thing that definitely makes me happy is being able to go to the beach within just a couple of minutes. So.
Yeah, that's definitely a big pro to living in our area. However, one con with that is flooding is pretty much all but unavoidable. It happens, and fortunately we have a lot of things in place to protect against flooding. Most of the homes built in this area are built to accommodate flooding. Obviously there's flooding insurance, but it still is an issue in the area.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. You know, there's some low-lying roads, and you know, it's hard to flow water out when you're literally sitting next to the water. But yeah, I mean, the good news is that usually when, you know, storms like hurricanes are projected to come our way, by the time they get to us, they're pretty minimalistic, and usually they're like a tropical storm. And like I said, flooding is probably the biggest deal, but we usually don't get hit too hard. So let's move on to the next pro. One great thing about living in Norfolk is that we have such a big military population, since the largest naval base is located here, which comes with it a lot of diversity within the people that live around the area, which I feel like that's fantastic, because wherever you are in life, whether you're a family and you have kids, I mean, or you're just you, like, it's great to live around people that are different. There's always something to learn. There's always something new.
Oh yeah, it is great. A thriving community here in Norfolk, from melting pot of cultures and races and different backgrounds. But moving into one of our other cons of living in Norfolk is there is a bit of a higher level of petty crimes and a bit of a higher rate with crime than many other cities in the country. However, you're going to find that everywhere you go. So.
Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, the one thing that's for sure is that crime happens everywhere. So there's that. Other things that are really great in the pros department over here in Norfolk, Virginia, is that there are a ton of bars and restaurants and all kinds of fun things to do, whether it's going to museums or just checking out the area or enjoying the life, you know, on the water, going sailing, going out on the boats. There's just a number of things that you can do to keep yourself entertained in our area. One of my favorite restaurants in Norfolk is actually a rooftop restaurant on top of the Hilton Hotel, and it is called Green. My favorite thing at that restaurant is to go in the morning on Sundays, like go for brunch there. It's amazing. It has a fantastic view across the city. You can see the water. So can't really miss out too bad living in Norfolk from any kind of bars, restaurants, and entertainment.
No, you aren't missing out on anything at all. They have amazing bars and entertainment. But another con, sort of unrelated but also related, is just the traffic and road construction that's always going on in the area. It can be a pain, especially getting over the bridge, Hampton Roads Bridge, into Hampton or back into Norfolk. It can be on a good day, just 20-30 minutes, hop on it, you're where you need to be. But if there's an accident, if there's construction going on, it can extend it to an hour-long journey. So that's definitely something you need to stay out for and be ahead of the game and know when traffic's going to be coming.
Yeah, absolutely. So another thing that's a really good pro about living here, in Norfolk, the city actually maintains city-owned pools, skate parks, playgrounds. These are all things that your family can go out and do for free. I mean, you can literally live your entire life about going and doing things for free without having to pay an astronomical amount of money to bring your kids to like the bouncy park or whatever. You can bring them to like really nice playgrounds. So Norfolk has really gone out of their way to make this a community type place to live in.
Yeah, it's just awesome. Great place to live and raise a family. Lots of things to do. I'm kind of out of my cons list here, so yeah. If this video was helpful to you, if you learned anything, or if you want to learn anything more about Norfolk and the surrounding Hampton Roads area, make sure to subscribe, tap that bell button, and like the video if you liked it, and leave a comment below what you learned, or if you wish there was something else included, or if you need any help. And again, me and Amy, we're here 24/7 to answer and respond to your calls, your emails, your texts. So reach out to us and we can definitely help you.
So last thing I will say is that there's a couple great websites that you can go to find out some more information. You can go to bestplaces.net, or you can go to niche.com and just kind of learn a little bit more about the area that you're coming to. And just know that Norfolk, like I said earlier when I was telling you about their parks and other things that they have, they've been doing a really good job of taking an area that is, substantially old, and revitalizing it, neighborhood by neighborhood, and just really trying to spruce up the area. We've got some really beautiful new construction. We have beautiful beachfront property. We have amazing, just neighborhoods that people will really love. So if you haven't lived in Norfolk, or you haven't lived here in a long time, there's definitely new places to see, and I think you'll be impressed with the area. But like Sam said, if you guys are thinking about moving here, whether it's in 9 or 90 days, reach out to us. We're a great team of agents, and we really look out for our clients, and we'd love to hear from you.